Petty time. Stop. Petty time. Don't get petty. Don't get petty. Nah. Listen. Looks like this ain't going away. But I guess the algorithm keeps feeding it to you. Then somebody I know personally said something along this line, like, that's right. Y'all see the title? Let's do it. Okay. I've never been a 50-50 guy, but I'm not the be all end all of anything. I'm not the, look, before me there weren't any, and after me there will be no more. I guarantee it. But I'm not the be all end all. I'm not. So I know some people on the 50-50 thing. Some people ain't. Like I said, I never was. Because I didn't have to go 50-50 with anybody. Because I always had my own everything. Well, except when I was a young private and I'm living in the barracks. So, you live in the barracks. I ain't have a house or an apartment, but I had my own car. I had my own motorcycle. I bet you I was the only brother riding around Fort Hood in 1985 riding a Harley Davidson. Used, but still, and so it was a Harley. Chicks dig Harleys. I'll just leave it at that. I don't care. You ain't got to be no tough guy. I ain't no tough guy. I'm just a guy. But chicks dig Harleys. I dig Harleys. I didn't know chicks dug Harleys until I bought a Harley. Used, payments. I ain't had no money. Living in the barracks. I ain't got no bills. I don't have no kids. Ain't had nothing. Shoot, man, I bought me a Harley. But anyway, I see these videos popping up. And there was one that stuck out in particular because the lion's share of the black male tubers put it out, used it. Well, Lacey is saying that, if she's going to pay half of that, don't expect a hot meal every day. Don't expect such and such because she got to take care of her kids, which you do. So that's telling me you're dealing with single mom status. Okay, dudes, you know where I stand on that. But let's keep on skipping. Let the rocks skip across the water on that one, okay? Now, so you got that. She, what else she say? Yeah, about, so the house ain't gonna get cleaned every day. Well, I mean, unless you raising pigs, you probably don't have to scrub your house every day. But let's keep going. Food. Won't be food cooked every day. This won't be done every day. And then, of course, she had to throw in the BJ comment. Sometime, tired because I got to get up and go to bed and work 12 hours and this, that, and other, and don't feel like it. That's all good and fine. Okay. This is where I'm coming from. So you didn't eat food. You don't eat food when you're single. You don't clean your house when you're single. Oh, then she's talking about her upkeep. You don't clean yourself when you're single. You don't clean yourself. You don't clean your house. You don't cook food. You don't eat every day. And, well, there's nobody there for you to do the BJ thing, too, if you're, so, I mean, that ought to free you up for 30 minutes. But why do they always got to throw that in? I mean, maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe every damn male out here besides me is just walking around like they must have BJ. If not, I can't function or go to work. Now, if you one of them nog bots, then yeah, I'm talking about you. I don't cavort with nogs either. I feel like I lose IQ points just from being within close proximity of you. But that argument is just something else. So when you're single, you don't eat, You don't cook. You don't clean you don't keep yourself up. You don't clean your house. I don't get it. And when you're single, well, I don't do 50-50. Well, I'm thinking 50 should probably be more than a softer impact than 100. I remember living by myself. I paid for everything. I paid my light bill, water. Well, the first little dinky apartment I had, it was all utilities paid, and it was dinky too. Oh boy! But anyway, wasn't like bug infested or nothing like that. It was just nothing to write home about. I'll just leave it at that. But I paid everything. Still pay my car note, paid my insurance, but my food, I would eat because I had to get your card and whatnot, and I would eat breakfast and lunch on post, and I'd cook, dinner and eat dinner at my apartment. Of course, unless you on duty, like you got CQ or whatever the heck, then of course, then you eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, on post. But you know what I'm saying. So you floating your full note. And if a dude move in, and I keep telling y'all, keep y'all asses, butts out of moving into these chicks' house. But let's say anyway, you dumb enough to move. I mean, you decide to move into a chick's house and volunteer to pay half her stuff. Okay, lady, let's say your rent was $1,400. Now it's down to $700. Your light bill was $150. Now it's down to $75. You see where I'm going. I shouldn't have to go no further than this. But I ain't gonna cook and I ain't gonna clean, because of course she wasn't cooking food before you. She wasn't cooking food for herself and your kid. They was eating air and drinking water. Got it. Didn't clean the house, just crap pigsty, right? Got it. I ain't gonna clean up just because you here. I think the women that say these things are actually helping you gentlemen that are thinking and paying attention. Because once you hear, if she reads you that riot act, that's not a speech, that's a riot act. She reads you that, you should take that warning. You should heed that warning and just go somewhere else. Or do like a thinking person should. Okay, talking to you, I got my own plan, I got this, that, fine, so do I. Well, I ain't gonna cook and clean for you. That's fine. I cook it. I feed myself. I was feeding myself before I knew you. What are you talking about? See, if you take yourself out of that dependency mode, it neutralizes all that gum bumping, all that slick at the mouth talk that one of them been and tried to put on you. Now, if you are what she say? A Dusty Darryl 3 trash bag Dusty. Now, if you one of them 3 trash bag Dusties, then you just suck, dude. You giving them ammunition. And guess what? I'll stand there and let them take the ammunition and bludgeon you with it, because you gave it to them. They didn't take it from you. You gave it to them. So, well, I doubt if any 3 trash bag Dusties is watching my stuff anyway, because I don't mess with them clowns. I don't do clown shows. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But she's doing you a favor. When one of them come out of her mouth like that at you, she doing you a favor. Go, okay, well, all right, well, nice talking to you. You come, yeah, I'll talk to you later. No. Do your, look. I don't know if this is appropriate to say. But people talk about, men talk about spending money and whatnot on women. Some take a lot, some take a little. The ones that say they don't want nothing from you, that's cool. Those are the ones that normally going to cost you the most in the end. The cheaper she is, the more expensive she's going to be in the end, and vice versa. If you're one of them paying dudes, don't pay her to come, pay her to leave. Handle your business. Again, you spent the money, but in the long run, you're saving money and time. It's cheap. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. But yeah, but these they just popping up and they're coming out harder and heavier. And that dude, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, she ain't BJing, you ain't gonna do this a couple times. Dude, leave her alone. Don't even don't make a reaction video. This is to Lucretia. And no. When she reads you the riot act, take her for her word. Take Lucretia for her word, or Bonita, or Barbara, or Beck, whatever her name is. Take her for her word. Okay? Keep it moving. You've been abandoned all hope, ye who enters. Is it hope or is it faith? Abandon all faith, ye who enter. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. Dante's Inferno. Pay attention. All right? Bye.